Hi ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my first opinion video regarding Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I did a short, well I did, actually no, it was a 10-minute video probably about 4, 5, 6 weeks ago now, that was kind of a commentary, but it was a bit of a mock-up because I was using the PlayStation recording software and the microphone, and there was no volume control, so basically you can hear me very incoherently talk about this amazing care pack luggage. The gameplay was really awesome, but the commentary was damn poor, if I'm honest. So I apologise for that myself anyway. But today, as can be assumed by the title, this is my overall review of the Blackjack Specialist and how I feel the game has benefited from having this included. Especially since it was midway through the life cycle of Black Ops 3. I think Treyarch did exactly what they needed to, brought it out at exactly the right time, and they've nailed it in terms of timing because it's made this game. It's given it a little bit more to offer in my eyes now. In the background, you can see me using the Blackjack Specialist for the first time ever, and to be honest, I have a really damn good game, and I get some decent pulls. I find myself using the War Machine a lot if I can re-roll or redraw my Blackjack Specialist. But anyway, into the information of the video. First of all I can say is I love this. When it first came to light that this was officially going to be included into the game, it got me damn excited. Mainly because the contracts were put part of an incentive, and I thought it brought me to the game a little bit more because it made me want to get more kills and want to earn the specialist to see what it's like. And to be honest, when you play with the Blackjack Specialist, you almost feel like you're a little bit better than you normally are. I see myself doing better when I'm using that specialist, if I'm totally honest. And I suppose the titles can become stale after, like a 6-month period. The DLCs freshen it up a little bit, but I don't think that it changes the gameplay and the way that the game plays. Whereas I think that this inclusion of the Blackjack Specialist, literally just about nailing it on the 6-month period, I honestly think that it has made the game more enjoyable. It's freshened it up. It's made it more. There's more to work for with the contract system, and I think it's great that they've done that. They've made a really good move, and I think that Activision need to learn from this because they've nailed it. The supply drop system is good in a way. I compare it slightly to the FIFA Ultimate Team system with the pack openings and whatnot, but I still think that you can't really mess with a game like Call of Duty in the same way that you can a game like FIFA, because it's a totally different ball game, almost literally. But anyway, to the point, the Specialist, Rogue and Gambler are fresh and interesting. Even more so, they only have 60-minute usage per week, which, to be honest, I think is really good, because I think if you could use the Blackjack Specialist whenever you wanted, you would be way overpowered. And I think that you have you'd have an advantage to everyone else, but to be honest, everyone else would be using it, so Specialists would become almost pointless in a way. Because of my gameplay though, I'm using the Rogue Specialist, which in my personal view is easily my favourite. I think the Gambler is good, but it depends. It depends if you need to do your Specialist ability challenges, and I'm not sure, if you're watching this video, if you can let me know whether or not, because I've got all hero gear for all of the Specialists, I don't know, but will the kills from the Specialist weapons, if you have to do the hero gear, will they count towards it if you use Blackjack? If anyone can find that out, do let me know, because I'd be interested to know about that. But the good thing about the rogue specialist is that you can not only use someone else's specialist weapon, but you can redraw it and get another weapon if you're not too keen on it. And I'm pretty certain, I could be wrong, again mistake me if not, but I'm pretty sure that if you don't redraw it and you keep killing people, you keep changing the specialist weapon that you use, which I think is awesome. But it's a bit crazy and it may be slightly overpowered, but again it's the 60-minute period, so you don't get people playing, you know, 7 or 8, 9, 10 games depending on what game mode you're on, and they all using Blackjack all the time, because that would kind of ruin the game. But I think for 5 kills to get any specialist weapon is absolute gold. But I think it does freshen it up a little bit, and it makes it fun and different. I'm less inclined by the Gambler specialist just because I'm not that keen on the specialist abilities now that I have everything unlocked in that respect. So I'll always use the rogue because that'll get me more kills, which, you know, is in some cases the aim of the game. But overall, I think the inclusion of the contract system in the Blackjack specialist has worked out really, really well. Just about balanced with the limited usage. But I definitely think, especially for the inclusion of both of these things, the contract system and the Blackjack specialist, it has freshened up the game at exactly the right time, and it has made the game more enjoyable, and it's extended Black Ops 3's longevity, which I think is key, and it's exactly what you need. But anyway, I'm going to bring this to a close now, but I hope you enjoyed my first proper commentary video, opinion video, whatnot. And I hope that you maybe are going to use the rogue like I do and be more inclined to that. But also, if you can, if you have the chance to, do check out the couple of things that I mentioned that I wasn't sure about, and come back in the comments and let me know, because I'd be interested to know how that all works out. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, by all means like, subscribe if you're feeling generous enough. I won't go as far as to say favourite it, because this is my first and it's probably not that great. But overall, the Blackjack specialist is awesome, and Treyarch have done really well with that, and that's definitely what I can vouch on that one. So, I'll hopefully see you all soon. Take care.
Friendly Guardian deployed. Alright, you stock. There's no winning this. Black Ops RTB for debrief. Shouldn't have done that. I'm connected.